I'm nice. Uh, I don't know about you guys. I don't know how you feel about travel. I personally love travel, but also I don't have a lot of time, and I don't have a lot of money. I sort of do. Well, not the money part. I never have a lot of money, but sometimes I have a little bit of money, but never enough time to then spend the money on travel. Until those times, actually, I have kind of a chunk in my yearly schedule where I do have a lot of time, but then I run out of money, so it never works out. And yet people are always asking me if I've been to Rome, right? I've got a degree in classics. You get a degree in classics, you learn how to read Latin, you learn how to read Greek, and then everybody wants to know if you've been to Rome. They want to know if you've been to Athens. And sadly, I have not. I would love to go. I do have my passport, but it has not happened yet. Don't know if it's gonna. Maybe one day, right? But then again, like, as much as I would love to go, and if anybody has a ticket, send it to me, please. Um, how badly do I need to go? I mean, when it comes down to it, if what I really want to see is like a full, like, kind of like Roman experience, I can fake it because I live in America and we've got Roman buildings everywhere. Like we do. Like, look, right there. I'm in Washington, D.C. right now. This is the Lincoln Memorial. And the fact of the matter is it is a Roman temple. That's exactly what it is. And, when I say it's a Roman temple, I don't mean like it's got columns. No, I mean it is just a Roman temple. That's what it's been based on. I know there's a lot of people who, talk, about this or that issue concerning America and whether it's like the new Rome. And it's one of those things that kind of gets hashed to death every few years. Somebody puts out a new book or an article about it. But, I'm not talking about that. There are in so many ways in which America is comparable to Rome or is not comparable to Rome. But one thing we can say for certain is that a lot of our early leaders were thinking about this exact thing. They were thinking about Rome and they modeled their buildings after it, and we've continued to do that for a long time. Like when you look at this memorial, I've already climbed these steps. There's quite a few more. This elevated base to the building is what Roman temples are like. These columns up front are what Roman temples are like. And if you ever go inside any of these buildings, any of these Roman temples, and I'm talking about real Roman temples, what you find is there's like a main chamber inside, and then you've got a couple of chambers to either side, and of course, what you have in that main chamber is the, like, figure of worship, right? Like the important altar, the important figure. Now, here in America, we're not building Roman temples in the sense that, we don't have a temple to, say, Jupiter or Mars. But nevertheless, we have buildings like the Lincoln Memorial, which in fact are essentially Roman temples. Well, they're Americanized, but they are Roman temples, and we do have that altar right here. But of course, it's of Abe Lincoln. So there you go. If you want to see Roman architecture and you don't have the money to get to Rome, or you can't get a passport, or maybe you're afraid of airplanes, just come to DC. Come to DC, there are buildings like this one all over the place that are mirrored after not just Roman architecture, but oftentimes specific Roman buildings. Only thing that I regret right now is that I parked my car too far away and don't have the time to walk and do this video over at Jefferson. But one of these days, I'll get over to Jefferson and talk about that one, because that is also designed after a specific Roman building. Anyway, it is also MLK Day, which is to say it is January and it is cold, and I'm gonna go. Bye, guys.